What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we are here at MoParty 2025 Beach Bend Raceway in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Good night, 11. Look at all these road course cars. But anyway, we're going to start this episode off with something I think is going to be an absolute blast. The girls come to me and said, hey, we want to do one of these ride-alongs. So they're going to get one of these Hellcats out here, and they are going to let her rip Tater Chip. So we're going to start off the episode with that. We're going to let you watch the girls screaming. Not sure if it's going to be the Whipple or them that's screaming out loud, but anyway, so let's get to watching them real quick. And as you guys know the deal, we're going to walk around, show you some of the cars, all that jazz. We actually have Noisy Cricket sitting over right there at the Holley tent. We'll go over and check on him here in a little bit, but anyway, let's get after it. This is Busted Radio Garage. There's my little princesses right there. This is going to be an absolute blast to watch this. They're coming up pretty close to the line here, so all right, guys, here goes the girls. This is going to be hilarious. Here we go.
Doesn't take long, does it?
No.
Quick.
Oh, I can just imagine the screaming that guy's having to deal with them girls.
Oh yeah, that out the tail to tail. What a nice got big teeth.
Here they come. That poor guy. Old Squirt's just smiling ear to ear. There you go. There you go. Woo! All right, guys, cool. The girls went to, do their second favorite pastime, and that's concession food. So they want to eat. So what we're going to do is the normal deal. We'll just walk around, take a look at some of the cars. And you guys know me, right? I like the oddity stuff. I like the wagons, the vans, all that jazz. Maybe some of the cool, patinaed stuff. But anyway, let's take a look around and see what we can find. Now, you guys know the deal. There's going to be everything out here from mild to wild, right? Custom to stock. So we're just going to kind of meander around here and see what we can find that's cool. Now, if you're watching this video and I missed your ride, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I can't get every single one of this video. It'd be 3 days long. That's very cool. Love that. So let's just take a gander around real quick, see what we can find. Man, there are just Cudas everywhere. What I'm curious about, if I'm being 100% honest, is how many of my old cars are here, right? I wonder if Alice is here. I wonder if Linda might be here. I might be some of my cars that I never did show on the channel that kind of might have a collection that are here. So let's just take a look around. That's a pretty cool Charger there. I've seen that before. It's pretty neat. But anyway, let's see what we can find. Now here's something that's cool. It's right up my alley. Check out this old Power Wagon. Very cool. Love it. Pretty cool tailgate setup. And then of course right beside it we got a wagon, Valiant wagon, and you guys know I am a huge wagon nerd, and that thing is beautiful. Is this yours? Beautiful car, sir. I mean, all original. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Then we got a Marauder right next to it. I mean, how do you beat that? My God, guys, where do I start over here? I mean, shoo! I guess what we'll do is we'll start up this one aisle and we'll just weave in and out, and we'll just stop at some of the stuff that I think is cool. And again, if I miss your car, nothing personal, I promise. But I'm just looking for some oddity stuff today. Good looking little Ram Charger here, right at the end of the row. Very cool. Well, here's a little F-body, and as you guys know, I love these little things. Noisy Cricket's actually an F-body. My RT is an F-body. Very cool, very cool. This one here is actually a Duster. Because you know, MoParty in their packages, right? Same body style, 25 different packages. Nice little car to see here, awesome. Now here we go, beautiful little AMX. Love that color combination, beautiful car. Beautiful. Very cool, absolutely love that color. That's what I'm here to see today. Good looking little Polara 500 here. Beautiful red. Right beside it, an old Chrysler. Gotta love that. Styling just isn't like that anymore. Man, look at the size of that swap meet. Good night, 11. I gotta refrain from going in there. I gotta be disciplined, because I will go in there and I will get myself in trouble, I promise you. Good night. Look at this Imperial. Now this is cool. Very cool. Wow. Okay. Wow. That is definitely different. Love it. Well, I can tell you right now where I'm going. Look at this unit. Good night. Man, I drive that thing every day. Very cool. Love that paint scheme on there. That is neat. That is neat. It's all Rhino liner. Look at that. Very cool. Every bit of that. That appears to be paint, but that is like Rhino liner or bed liner. That'd be a durable paint job if nothing else. Very cool. Very cool. Guys, not gonna lie, it would be awesome if we could find Alice out here, or Linda out here, or my old Scamp out here. I mean, just the list goes on and on. It'd be awesome. And there's a good chance one of them might be here. I don't know. Got a Barracuda down here for sale. What they got on this? Oh, that is a Plymouth Cuda, 25,000. That seems super fair. Yep, Cuda. Man, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. I keep this up. 4-speed, 73 model. Yeah, that'd get me in trouble in a hurry, seeing how I'm trying to get rid of cars, and then if I tell her I'm bringing one home today. All right, guys, just for transparency, that gate right there leads right in here to the swap meet. So, you know, I was kind of forced to come over here. Now, sure, I could have turned around and went back the other way, but, you know, I don't want to go against the grain. So I ended up in the swap meet. Totally not my fault. Whoo-wee. Good night.
Just to the east of where...
A little bit of everything in here. Intakes for days. Wow. Let's see if we can find the car corral. All right, what we got for sale here? A little Duster for sale. Stumbled upon this. Doesn't say. 72 model. We got over here. Oh, beautiful Belvedere. Well, gasser even. 383. Oh, my bad, bud. Little Plymouth. Little Barracuda for sale. Oh, we got some more down here on trailers. Let's see what we got.
Well, don't call her and tell her check them. You won't ever see.
That's not bad. 12.9. All right. Oof. Oh, that's a little rough for me. What else we got down here?
You can use it or not, but there it is. Well, they're trying to get you to wear it so they put it in your face. Yeah. You can't miss it.
Little Hemi. 74 Dart. There's a QR code if anybody wants to scan that and take a look at it. All right, let's make our way back around, see what else we can find. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm walking around here wondering if he'd take 20 for that Cuda. We'd obviously have to look at it. I mean, 18 to 20 grand, I'd be comfortable in that area. We'll just have to see. All right, guys, I got out of there. If I'm being honest with you, I'll have the room to haul the crap home anyway. Thought I found a nice, clean set of small block headers, some TTI headers used. I might have been interested in them. I'm gonna swing back over and take a look at that Cuda though, to be honest with you. But anyway, I'm gonna run over here and let's see if we can run into Derek or maybe Dylan over at Dylan McCool, or maybe some of these guys right quick, BS with them. run over, check on Cricket, and then I got to catch the girls, and we got to start getting ready for later on this evening for the Burnout competition, which I think is going to be an absolute blast. And on the way there, maybe we'll look at a couple cars. So let's get back after it. Well, I couldn't just walk by and not stop and check this unit out. I mean, get down. Look at that. I love that look. That's sick. Crossroads Fire Department. Very cool. Very cool. Love that. The Battle Wagon 2. South Carolina Forestry Commission. Well, that's neat. That's really neat. We got a couple other units over here too. Those are both cool. Bunch of little red expresses around here. I mean, a bunch of them. How many of them are real? It's hard telling. But anyway, they're cool nonetheless. Well, I'm gonna walk out of my way to go look at this because you can't come to a Mopar show and not look at Christine. I mean, you just can't do it. You gotta stop and look. Not the car could hunt you down, if you know what I'm saying. Beautiful. Beautiful car. You're very welcome. Get some of that. I mean, you gotta stop and look at those. I mean, unreal. All right, guys, get you some of this coming up the road. I mean, right in my wheelhouse. Look at this unit, 69 wagon.
I'll get it right.
Beautiful, beautiful. Check this out, old Dodge wagon. As you guys know, I've said it a million times, I am a huge wagon nerd, and that thing is sick. Got Red Bull in the house. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure what that creation is, but very, very cool. What's up, brother? All right, cool. Over here is like the ARTA club. I mean, there's, you know, a gazillion of those units over there. Very cool, awesome. I love them, but they are freaking everywhere. So let's roll on down here. All this down here, got Influencer Row down here, so on and so forth. Work part down here again behind the Holley tent. And so we're gonna make our way down here, see if we can shoot the crap with Derek real quick, but gee whiz, they're everywhere. And as you guys know, at every event we go to, I always thank two organizations. One is the first responders and police, and the second is the porta potty people. Make sure to thank them if you see them at an event, because both of them are very, very important. All right, guys, back here in this corner is where they're keeping all the Hemis. Everything back here has a Hemi in it, one shape, form, or the other, and they are freaking everywhere. Maybe we'll go through there in a little bit, but I'm gonna run over here real quick, make sure Cricket is good. Looks like Derek's open, so we might sit there and BS with him for a minute. And of course, you got, you know, the MoParty rig. They haul you around to wherever you want to go, back and forth to your cars. Look at that unit, good night. Way back there on the trailer, I got to get him unloaded yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to run down Influencer Row here, check out some of the cars. You know, we got Tom Bailey in the house. He's sitting here with his Durango, and Derek and Jessica and them are over here at the tent. I think they might be in there. Yep, they're in there. And we'll see who's all back here real quick. Looks like Dylan McCool's out here with a couple of his little creations. He's got his 43 car out here, which is cool, but then he's got this unit, and I have no clue. Looks like it's a back half Challenger with whatever in the world he's come up with here. Very cool. Love his shifter. Piece of angle iron. Very cool. And then Derek's got all his Vandonium vans. He's putting on some kind of like a Van Prix, but he's calling it the Bandonium, I believe. So he's got them all lined up down here. Liquid Molly tent. I mean, they're freaking everywhere down through here. I'm not going to show a bunch of those, save them for his channel, but they are absolutely everywhere. And I think he's running that tonight. And get you some of this unit. Gee whiz. And he says he dailies this thing. Dailies it. Obviously sitting on air ride, but good night of living. Again, here's Dylan's 43 car. Well, sorry about that, bub. More of Derek's vans for the Vandemonium. I seen something on Race Chick yesterday. I believe it's on like a random short in my For You feed. I'm not sure, but apparently that's her van. Here's Derek's Dart. He just finished painting. I think he done like a 5-day rebuild or something on it. Turned out clean, bub. Turned out clean. Get a hold of that unit. Good night. There's Derek himself right there. A vanishing paint. Been a minute since I've seen this thing. Done a wheel change on it, obviously. Got a van parked right up against it. Very cool. Good night, 11. Look what a wrap on that unit. Run up here real quick, show you all the cars sitting in front of the Holley tents. Get a hold of this unit, would you? Good grief. Very cool. Golly, need an elevator to get in there. A lot of AMX here, a lot. Got my boys at Boosted Ride. Jason's down here with Crypt Keeper, which is very cool. Super happy for him that he made it. I believe this is also Dylan's. But anyway, yeah. And then down through here is just like the pits for the drag racers, so on and so forth. All right, guys, the girls say they're up here watching some drag racing, which I think is freaking awesome. Good looking little Valari up there, same thing as Cricket. So we're gonna go up here and find them and watch them racing for a little bit. Get you some of that wagon. Good night. Awesome. Get down. Look who I found. Still got it. All right, cool guys. It's been about a half an hour, 45 minutes. We watched some racing. Come back over here and got Noisy Cricket unloaded. So I went ahead, you know, I got the battery on charge. I got dual batteries in here now. I don't believe I showed you guys that. So essentially I'm just charging this and it's charging both batteries. Got our fuel all filled up, ready to go. Took him around a few laps, just played around a little bit. Engine feels really, really good. So we're just doing a final nut and bolt check. And then we got to be up there at the pit about 6 o'clock, quarter to 6. And they're only giving us 30 minutes for the entire show, which I think's insane. So the Burnout competition's from 7 to 7:30. So there must not be many of us. And they're only giving us 1 minute, 60 seconds to get a set of tires off. So I brought a set of halfies, half treads, and then I brought a set of full treads up here. Not sure I'm gonna waste those because I just don't think Noisy Cricket's gonna get him off in under 60 seconds. He might, I don't know, because we've only run the car for 9 seconds this year, right? So we'll see what happens. But anyway, met a bunch of you guys today. It's freaking awesome down here, hanging out, shaking hands, you know, doing the whole deal. But anyway, so we're gonna get back after getting Cricket ready, and I'll touch back with you when we get to the pad. All right, guys, we stopped to get something to eat real quick. We wanted some barbecue, so we stopped here at, I can't read that backwards, but anyway, barbecue is what I'm saying. It is B-Boys Barbecue, and then we're gonna get back to the car, munch that down, and then hopefully we can get going and do some burnouts. All right, Kathy got deep fried mushrooms. I mean, no thanks. Fries, and Squirt and I both got beef barbecue, and of course we got our root beer. Good deal. Get some of that. Very cool. Little Mater. That's sweet. All right, cool guys. It's going on a little after 6. We've got Noisy Cricket sitting up here in staging area. Kathy will have the phone here in just a few minutes, and she's going to do all the filming for the burnout. So let's see what we can do.
The Noisy Cricket. We have Schoenfeld, mud truck / demo derby headers. We have the blower. We have dual Holley carburetors. All the things and sacrificial time. Why do I feel like you're a bit of a ringer, Mr. Mills?
I don't know about that. This car hasn't performed very well this year, so we're going to find out.
So are you going to blow tires? That's what we want to know.
It'd be engine or tires. I'll give you either one.
Okay, hold on, just so you know where we all stand. If you want him to blow tires, so we're gonna vote tires versus engine. So if you prefer him to blow tires, let me hear you scream. If you prefer him to throw the crankshaft out of the bottom of this bastard, let me hear you scream. After you, Senor Mills. Once again, you have proven why you are so awesome. Because you are my people, and I love you.
All right, guys, Killer Burnout. I know the lighting is absolutely terrible. We're out in the middle of a backfield here for our pits, but man, unreal. Almost finished it off, got one tire off and the other one's plumbed down to the metal. But anyway, let me show you in typical BRG method what happened. See your light a minute, please. Had to steal Squirt's phone. All right, so keeping it real for you guys. So yeah, here, hold the light, Squirt. So my negative cable end, all the way tight, just clean slipped off of the battery. Just look. So when I was coming around for my last turn to bust off this other tire, that come off and shut me down. So here's the other tire. It's actually down. It wasn't but a second from popping. And then the other tire is right there, plumb gone. So you know what, that's fine. We took third place, not that big a deal. It's disappointing. We were on a heck of a run, but guess what? We didn't blow the engine up. We didn't blow the transmission up. We are in there like swimwear. Give you a little bit of light here. Anyway, so what we're gonna do, Kathy, yes, Kathy, who's awesome, is changing the rear tires on Noisy Cricket now. We're gonna get him loaded, and then we're gonna go over here and help our friends at Boosted Ride, get their tires changed, get them loaded up, and then we're all heading home. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm extremely tickled with my new Holley gift certificate, so we're gonna spend that on Monzilla. Anyway, you know the deal. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. BRG out.